One day, we kept hearing strange noises coming from the back gate of our house. Curious and a bit alarmed, my dad and I rushed over to see what was going on. As soon as we got closer, we could already see a mother deer standing there, while her little fawn was stuck between the bars of our gate. The poor baby deer kept trying over and over to break free, but it just couldn't get out. Meanwhile, the mother deer was desperately trying everything she could to rescue her baby. Realizing the situation, my dad and I ran to help the little fawn. But the moment the mother deer saw us, she panicked. She started running around wildly, even trying to charge at us to protect her baby. Still, after a lot of effort, we managed to free the fawn and guide it safely back to its mother. The fawn walked away with her, but a little while later, we noticed the same baby deer again near the front side of our house, this time limping badly. We searched around for its mother for quite a while, but she was nowhere to be found. So my dad and I made a quick decision. We gently picked up the fawn again. We brought some liquid milk from the house, filled up a bottle, and started feeding the little one. And you won't believe what happened. The hungry fawn drank the milk from our hands without any fear or hesitation. But our biggest concern remained. We still couldn't find its mother anywhere. Even then, we left the baby deer near the bushes beside our house, hoping the mother would show up and take her back. But she didn't, and when we started walking back home, the tiny fawn kept following us, step by step. No matter how many times we tried to guide it away, it kept coming right back to us. Its behavior touched our hearts deeply. On top of that, it was getting dark. Evening was about to fall, and predators could be nearby. For its safety, we finally decided to bring the fawn inside. Once inside, my dad and I gently cleaned its entire body. Surprisingly, this little deer didn't resist at all. It acted as if it had known us for years, completely calm and trusting. After cleaning, we found a feeder bottle and gave it milk again. And that's how the little fawn ended up living with us. My dad lovingly named him Mike. Within just a couple of days, Mike even became best friends with our pet dog, Nick. If you watch them closely, it almost looks like Mike is Nick's own baby, because Nick protects him just like a parent. Time passed, and with our love and care, Mike grew bigger and stronger. But since he was a wild animal, we had no choice but to release him back into the forest. Even then, he didn't seem to want to leave us. He kept returning to our front door, standing there quietly. Whenever he did, my dad would bring him food, let him eat to his heart's content, and then guide him back to the forest. Slowly, as Mike grew older and eventually made friends with other deer in the wild, he started visiting us less and less. And even though that made us a little sad, we were also incredibly happy because now Mike was living freely in his own natural world, just like every other deer. Because love isn't always about holding on tightly. Sometimes real love means giving someone the freedom to live their own life.